Okay, this video is to show the process we use to update devices between software versions. We currently have a 2-line analog Writefax Express. Right now it's powered on, it's got the video network, USB for mouse and keyboard, and there's currently a USB in for this external Kingston drive. We just updated this device to version 2.7.1. Right now I'm going to unplug the Kingston external hard drive and the network cable. Again, the network cable was only used to activate this device so we could go in to OTFA and do a software update to version 2.7.1. So now I've already logged in. We've gone to the desktop, and then I'm going to bring up IE. And as you can see, IE automatically defaults to the gateway side of the device with the IP of 169.254.137.2. We're not going to log into the gateway side. There's no need, it goes right there. So change the IP to a 4 to reflect the OTFA side. As you can see, OTFA login screen comes up, and as you can see here, the current version is 2.7.1.0.0.6. And you can see this device logs right into the OTFA side. Everything we need to do, we can go to the appliance side as if we were going to update again and do whatever we need to do. So at this point, we're going to take this device, update it to 2.8 using this Kingston hard drive. It has both Ghost and the image on it. It's been partitioned. However, we've used this thumb drive has Ghost on it, and this is the thumb drive that also has the image on it, 2.8 image that you sent from Tucson. We just find it's easier just to do the one device with the partition because we only have 3 USB ports and we don't have to unhook the keyboard and plug in the mouse once we get to the Ghost screen. So once the device is shut down, we've got to obviously unplug the power. I'm going to plug in the external drive, power the unit back on. Enter BIOS. Tab over, arrow over to boot. Go down to boot options. Change the boot option to USB hard drive, and again it's a Kingston. Enter. Save and exit. And once the unit comes back up here, we'll be into the Ghost WIM screen. One more time, you can see here we just have power, monitor, USB for the external drive, USB for keyboard, and USB for the mouse. So here's the Ghost screen. Continue by hitting OK. We're going to go local disk from image. I'm going to browse to the hard drive. As you can see here, here's all our install. We got 2.7, 2.7 km, 2.8, and 2.8 km. We're going to put the standard 2.8 on here. Now it's showing the drives. You can see it's already selected, but it's the Western Digital drive. Just select OK. Now you can see the two partitions, and then we're going to go hit OK again. And do we want to proceed? Yes. And now you can see the Ghost progress bar. This takes about 20 minutes. Now you can see the clone is complete. So I'm going to go ahead and hit continue, quit. Here in a second I'll unplug and remove the external drive. Removing the external drive. Unplugging the appliance. Plugging the appliance back in. Unfortunately, this first boot, and I'm sure you know, takes forever. You can see the device is up. So we're going to log in. So we log in. Go to the desktop. Bring up IE. And again, as you can see, only thing connected, power, monitor, keyboard, and mouse, no network. This also takes a unbearable amount of time as well. Yay! So as you can see, it defaults to the gateway side. We'll log into this so you can see that we can log into the gateway, and of course that's working fine. So you can see we're in the gateway side. You can see over here IP address, firmware version, all that good stuff. So now we're going to change the IP address to reflect the OTFA side. Now you can see that after it sits there and tries to update for quite some time, it actually just errors out and we get this unexpected problem, an error has occurred, and that's it. We can't get to a point where it allows us to log in, so therefore we can't get to a point where we can even activate or accept a EULA. This is it. Now, we have had some success with now if we were to go and do all the suggested Windows update. I think there's 84 updates. It will then go to OTFA after we've done those updates, but subsequently we found that once you reboot or power down the device and boot it back up, we get the same error. So we thought that was what would cure the problem, but it is not. So this is what we're seeing here at our test bench. And again, one more time, it's all we got plugged in. This is how we've done it for the last however many years. It's worked for every version that we've ever done up until 2.8.